the first Christmas without Sully. It felt like a hole, like not buying presents for Sully that year. So my mom actually went out and bought a bunch of gifts and made a donation to the KLUC toy drive. From then on, we started doing that consistently every year. You know, eventually the name Superheroes for Sully stuck. It just was the perfect theme and the perfect name.
Superheroes for Sully is a special kind of charity for me. With what we do with Superheroes for Sully, we encourage people to serve, to get involved, to use their hands, to use their effort. And that's, to me, is an act of love.
We do monthly donations to Peggy's Attic, which is a charity that provides children in protective custody with necessities.
We also donate shoes, clothes, and toys for people who don't have any.
We are looking to educate the next generation of heroes. We want to teach kids to help kids. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't make the world a better place because you're just a kid. So we want to teach kids to be kind, to be generous with their love and their support, because that's the type of kid that Sully was.
When we first started Superheroes for Sully, we didn't know what to expect. It was just something to fill the hole and to get us through the hard times. And so when we first started it, there was no plan. Several years into it, now we've become this legitimate charity where people can donate and get the tax write-off, and it's exponential.
It's a beautiful way to give back and give in his name.
There will always be kids that need help, and it's our mission to help them. Well, Superheroes for Sully came into existence in 2013 when he passed away unexpectedly.
I was in my senior year of high school, getting ready to go to college.
It was something that it devastated our community.
It was like, this doesn't happen to me.
You never know when pictures or videos are all you're gonna have left of someone. He's inspired me, and it's just really heartwarming to see how he's inspired so many others. I feel like he is what propels us to keep moving forward with this and to just see where it's gonna go and how big it's gonna get.
Sully to me was like my superhero. His energy was just so positive.
And he was just an extraordinary kid and my best friend and just a great brother.
It's Sully that keeps this going, and it's inspiring.
He's definitely the giving superhero.
When I gave a speech at his funeral, the word that I came up with was magnanimous. It's an elaborate way to say just greatness. I mean, he was just this big personality and great personality that transcends kind of worldly things. And he was a very principled kid, remarkably so. And, you know, I think of him, I think of, you know, the good in people. I mean, the principled nature of this little boy inspires me to this day, and I think that's probably the engine behind the charity. Yeah.
Every bike collected equals a Christmas morning for a child. It equals a smile. This year, the bikes just kept coming. That's a lot of Christmas mornings that wouldn't have happened had we not been able to achieve what we achieved in his name. Pretty incredible to think about.
Preparing for the toy drive is insane. That's when everyone's freaking out, trying to get everything together. everyone's on the phone with other people trying to coordinate who's going in what car. And then once you get to the drive, it's just like an emotional, you just let it all out, and it's really special. And it's also really fun riding in the SWAT truck. Favorite part.
These guys who are heroes in their own right. You know, they serve and protect, and they keep our communities safe. They're often in situations involving children. And I think that this is such a personal cause for them because they know firsthand how it is for some kids. How the SWAT team became involved with Superheroes for Sully is actually a really special story. Levi Hancock, who is one of the SWAT officers, he's a longtime family friend, and he stepped in and said, let me help you with that. They show up in their free time and help us do this, no questions asked. They don't want any credit, and they call themselves Superheroes for Sully. It's
They basically shut down the roads for us and have a whole caravan of cars coming to the bike drive. It makes it a magical event, and I don't think that it would have the same feeling without that unique presence that they bring. It was truly so amazing to see like the SWAT team and the children's choir and everyone come together to celebrate my little brother.
My favorite part of the bike drive is like my friends coming to help me at the bike drive, like loading the bikes.
It's definitely amazing to see how many people come together just helping and giving. It was just so overwhelming in the best way. I don't think we would be able to do it alone at all. Well, I went into this thinking it was like 700, 800 bikes, and then the ending number when my mom told Chet, we have over 1,300, I literally was like, what?
Last year we donated 700 bikes, so this year I was like, how are we going to possibly top that?
We almost doubled what we did last year, and so I don't know where it's going to go, but as long as it stays true to that mission of getting involved with their hands and their time, the way it has been going, it's only going to keep growing.
It just shows that people really do care, and Superheroes for Sully is just going to get bigger and bigger.
We've been doing this for 7 years now. There's no telling where it's going to go. I think it's only going to keep getting bigger.
You know, Superheroes for Sully, it's meant to be big.
We invite everybody to be a superhero for Sully. We invite everybody to participate in any way, any capacity. We're very grateful for that.
If you can find the time and you can find the means, I highly encourage anybody that has a giving heart to get involved with this organization, because it really genuinely is a pure charity, and it goes to kids in need, kids that are suffering. it means a lot to us.
Let's all be superheroes for Sully. We love you.